Okay guys, so for today's Tips with Tess, we're gonna talk about quinoa. Quinoa is a staple in our house. I absolutely love it. Liam loves it, Marcus loves it. It's amazing for our whole family. So to kick this off, I'm gonna share 5 facts about quinoa that will have you running to the grocery store and buying your family some to try. So the first fact is that it's actually a seed, not a grain, which leads to fact number 2, that it's naturally gluten-free, which is so great. For some of us that need that, right? Fact number 3 is that it's high in protein and it's also a complete protein. Fact number 4, it's packed with insoluble fiber to help you stay regular and fuller longer, which is overall going to help you aid in digestion. And fact number 5, it contains a high amount of iron and amino acids. For the simple things that you're going to need in order to make your batch of quinoa. There are other things that you can add into it to make it taste different, but these are just the typical things that we put into our batch of quinoa. So first, I use this white quinoa and the red quinoa. This one I get from Walmart, this one I get from Costco, and I do half a cup of each of these. 2 cups of water, and then we like to throw in a tablespoon of garlic. And you're gonna need a medium saucepan with a fitted lid so that it collects the steam and cooks your quinoa. You're gonna have your saucepan on medium heat and then take your 2 cups of water that I've measured out and add it into your pan. And then once this water begins to simmer, that's when you're gonna add in your quinoa and add in your minced garlic, and then you can cover it with your lid. Now that my coconut oil has melted, I'm gonna pick up my quinoa, and I've already measured this out, so it's half of my white quinoa and half of my red. I'm just going to sprinkle it into the pan evenly. Once it starts simmering again with now the quinoa in it, that's when we're gonna cover it with the lid. So we'll give it a second to heat up again, and we're gonna add in our minced garlic. Now it's starting to simmer again, so we're just gonna take our lid, put it over there, and it's gonna cook for about 15 minutes, and then you'll have a nice, perfect batch of quinoa. Now that our quinoa is done, I'll just turn off the heat, and I like to leave it covered for about 5 more minutes after being off the heat, and then we'll take off the lid, and you guys can see that we have really fluffy quinoa right here that is perfect for quinoa bowls, salads, mixing it in with your soups. It's really, really great. Here is your finished product of quinoa. This is one whole batch in this bowl, and Liam is definitely ready to dig into it. If you love this video, be sure to like it, comment when you plan on making your batch of quinoa, and share it with your friends so they can make some too.